wait me, and I wish to leave my own house.
Baby, we are live on a Tuesday night.
Just in time.
I think.
Woo-wee.
Hello. Oh, god damn it. Not that me last week. There is no stream. There's only boosh. I laughed at that clip like 5 days straight. It was,
I was dead.
Love it. Good. Love it.
Hi. Hi, everyone. Hi.
There's an emote in Twitch now.
Boost.
That's
What's
right.
it, Twitch?
Nice.
Yeah, check
Boost it
this-
up.
Boosh it up.
Boosh.
Boosh.
Oh.
It never even occurred to me to confirm that I spelled it right, so I hope that's correct.
That is correct.
B-U.
Allegedly.
Yeah, that's how it's always spelled in my head.
Yeah.
Boosh. Anyway. Hi. Hello.
Hello.
So how is everybody? Has your week been fantastic?
Fucking tired. I am so sick of like high priority issues at work. Just
Dude.
my last 4:49 p.m.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
Tuesday.
What a week, huh?
Yes, it's Tuesday and I've already had a full
Is
week.
the week over yet?
It's yes. But it's okay because there is a silver lining here, and that is that we get to play Lasers and Liches, which is so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
Or Liches and Lasers. God damn it! Whatever.
It's one of the
whatever.
other. It sounds
It
better with
says lasers and
liches.
liches on the character sheet, so I'm going to assume that's right.
Lasers and liches. Yeah, I think that's
Lasers
correct.
and
Well, then I
liches.
spelled it wrong because I'm a
But-
doo-doo pee-pee putt-putt.
Um,
That was a lot
So,
of fun.
do we get any more hit points with leveling up?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
you get
roll
a
your
hit
hit die.
die. So you're a bard, you get a D8 worth of a
Sweet.
D8 plus your con modifier.
I get a
And-
D12.
Thick. All right. Yeah, so you all leveled up at the end of last session where you all finished your tenure at the White Castle of Drunky Cheesers after following the trail of a duck and a lady down through the basement and then up to the roof where you stopped a kobold biker cultist from summoning Cheesers into the head of a ginormous animatronic Cheesers, and then you walked inside the mouth of that horse, grabbed a key, and were teleported kind of down to Uncle Wilbur. And if I'm not mistaken, you opened the door.
yeah, we went and saw all the skeletons. And,
The
Yeah, we
strippers.
used the
Yeah.
G-string to open the strip club.
Yeah.
Yup, could you clarify something for my household? Is Cheezers a horse?
Cheesers is a horse, yes.
God damn
I
it.
told you.
I just don't want to
What
believe
did
it.
you think Cheesers was?
Not
I
a
told them, I was
horse.
like, no. When we first came in, it was
I-
Drunky Cheesers, and the logo was a horse with a wine glass.
That's right.
I don't mean to derail the conversation, but are we actually live on Twitch?
I see us on
Or is
Twitch.
it frozen?
Yes.
Yeah, we're live. Watch
Yeah.
this
Live to
right
me.
now, my man.
Is it? It's playing? Like it's not frozen?
Yeah,
No, yeah, it's playing.
Yeah, it's playing.
You definitely noticed me adjust my hat just a second ago.
Yeah.
yes.
All right. Well, then I will disregard it because
The
my
memes are
computer
going.
is PP butt butt. So
Are you saying it's PP butt butt or PP putt putt?
Here too.
I don't
I'm
know.
hearing
I hear butt butt.
I just whatever. It's use your imagination. I'm going to trust you all. I just go with it. I'm just here as a player. I'm barely even running tech. So.
Pulling up our Twitch now on.
Oh God, that's the wrong window.
Oh, I was like, what is he doing?
I'm trying to fix things.
He's trying his best. But while he's trying his best, why don't we go ahead start introducing ourselves? Of course, we'll start with our first, the DM. Hecate, who are you? What do you do? What do you play? I see you have a lovely kitten. There.
I have a
Hello.
kitten.
Hello.
Brody will play my gummy bear baby. Hi, I'm playing Cascada Minogue. I'm a void tiefling in diet cosplay today because adulting did not give me time. I'm a synth, which is basically a bard in this retro synth verse, and I go along with the vibes and the beats of the universe and all that exists and all that doesn't exist. And yeah, just having a real good time. Just having a real good time being me, because I love vibing. And I'll pass it on to our Neon Dragon board to my left.
I would love
Ooh,
to
well,
tell you all about who I am, but I think I'd like to turn.
I hate computers. I don't care anymore.
I think I'd like to turn to a close personal friend of the stream, the legendary, the 16-time world champion, the nature boy, Ric Flair. Nolan, if you please. When you're talking about diamonds in this business, the conversation starts with Onita's Spinebuster. Woo! And when you're talking about excellence, brother, you're talking about Ric Flair. Whether it's custom clothes, whether it's alligator shoes. Shut up, fat boy. My shoes cost more than your house. And I got a line of women a mile long just to hear me go. And at Starcade, you're going to see the nature boy, the world champion, step in the ring with Onita's Spinebuster. And then we're going to find out who is the man. Because when you're talking about Ric Flair, you're talking about the man. Woo! Yes.
Upon hearing all of this going on, you're going to see a elf figure standing off to the side, just taking out a can of spray paint and just spray painting up on the side of her boots, just kind of touching them up, making them look a little bit snazzier. Her hair is kind of parted to the side, shaved on one side. It is red on top, dripping down into a green color, and she's got a tattoo that starts on her forehead, goes alongside her face, down across her body, and assumedly is covering the entire other half of this. Her body is well covered in leather, so you can't see past her neck, but every portion of the leather on her body looks like she's been just playing in paint. And when you can tell that when she gets bored, she just kind of starts bringing it out and touching things up, and she is just looking at her partners going, what are they doing?
What have you got yourself into?
I think that brings us to her partner, Cinder Block.
Oh boy.
That's our line.
How do I do the voice again? Hello, everybody.
What's that? Where's his music?
Sorry, what was that?
Where's the music? Sorry.
Sorry. I just finding the voice. I need the music.
You were getting it there?
There we go. The music really makes the voice. You gotta hear it to believe it. Because with Cinderblock, the 5-time WWWWC heavyweight champion of the world, he is the Colossus of Rock with bones of stone. And teaming up with Onita Spinebuster, ain't nobody gonna stand a chance. Yeah.
Yeah, brother. Mega powers unite.
Voltron, form Timmy Murderer.
Oh, yeah.
What
I'll
about
find
our?
it. I gotta get into gear. I'm still in hibernate mode right now.
And this week we're not joined by Zach. We're joined by Cool Zach.
Cool.
If you please. They are great sunglasses.
I feel bad. I should have been playing everybody's theme music. So I'm sorry.
Very, very.
Timmy.
All right, do mine. Is it going?
Yeah. It's just very quiet.
Okay. Well, I will be playing Yef, the synthetic data compiler defragger, who's got 4 arms and 2 laser axes, and he's also first from the Strahd campaign, who thinks everything is a dream and hates everything here.
I have a question. You said he has 4 arms.
Yes,
He has 2 axes.
and 2 swords.
How many fucks does he give? Just out of curiosity. Is it 0 or less than?
He has 4 palms filled with the amount he gives.
Cup, go ahead.
And yeah, well,
No, you're on the wrong
Just
thing. again.
imagine he's just, behold! I don't know how to do yes voices. Behold, the field in which I grow my fucks. Lay thine eyes upon it, and thou shalt see. It is barren.
Jesus. Yeah, I'm good.
Yes voice.
Wrong screen, Nolan.
What, wrong screen.
Yeah, there. You're back. You're back
Oh.
on our map. Yeah, I'm good. It's fantastic to be here with all of you and your lovely characters. I adore all of your intros and the personality in which that you have given them. It is definitely unique. That is the word. So last we left off, you had entered in the G-string key to the door and opened the door as and don't forget, Uncle Wilbur had given 2 healing potions, and you had a chance to, let's say, short rest in the time of getting down to Wilbur and getting the key unlocked. We'll go ahead and say you might want to be able to have a short rest if you need it, and
Yes.
Please. Oh, that's right. You're almost dead.
Yes.
oh god. On that, you open the doors, right? Now you have a chance,
Interesting.
if you want, to hang out here with Wilbur before you enter into this area. But you recall, you walked through the threshold of the first castle. You were not able to get back out. So Uncle Wilbur sits invitingly at the campfire with the bass base, or the base bass, we've yet to be determined, cooking over a fire, and he is offering you a moment of respite, if you so desire. Or you can go straight into the strip club.
Yeah, I got some questions for Uncle Wilbur here.
Oh, yeah.
Uncle Wilbur, I gotta ask you something, brother. What's going on with this duck? Doesn't seem like everything's on the up. We
What
went
do you
in
mean?
there. Well, we go in there. We were looking at the video, and that duck was getting gacked up with some lady on some Colombian Bam Bam, if you know what I mean. Little zoot toot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's a little
I
bit
don't
of
think
a
he's
problem,
speaking common anymore.
but it helps him concentrate. He thinks real hard. Can do all of it. It's okay. I just overlook it.
You provide this to him.
Oh, no. You're not the cop, are you? You have to tell
No.
me if you're a cop.
I'm definitely not a cop
Okay.
at all.
Yeah, sometimes, to give him a little bit of
Do you?
I am.
I was just kidding. Of course. It's just illegal here.
Do you happen to have this on your person now?
No. My wife took everything.
What does your wife look like?
Oh. The damn heathen of a woman. But God, I hate her, but she is fucking beautiful. Tall, long, brown hair. Shoulders wide as a bus.
So hair and shoulders, got it. Okay.
Yeah, she is about 6 feet tall. About 2 of me.
Is he describing the woman that we saw in the video?
You didn't get a good look at the woman in the video. She was just kind of in the cloak and dancing. But the woman you saw dancing on the table was tall.
I think I could be wrong. I may have investigated the duck was snorting just to verify that it was indeed powder. But there's a woman who slightly fits the description of your wife partying with the duck. Do you suspect foul play?
Oh, Nita! Oh my God! That's
That may be the best thing you've ever said.
There is no way that my duck would fuck me like that. No way. That shit is quack.
Cinderblock is here for these foul puns.
So dumb as shit. I'm sad.
There's no way. No.
Wow. All right, so we got this here G string. Anything that we should know about the other building?
Well, I don't know anything about any of them. They've only just arrived. I don't know what's in here. If you recall, when you found me, I had just arrived and they tied me up to the tree. And
that's right.
Friend here.
So let me get straight. So you don't have any drugs, and you don't have any.
He's gonna lean past, trying to like cover his mouth to only talk to you and not be heard by Yif. I could probably get some more. I've got friends in very low places.
Yeah, I smell what you're stepping in. All right, anybody else want to talk to Wilbur?
He's gonna look down. Well, what do you do? The next
Just the
changed 3
time
times now.
us sitting here talking to him. Rest.
A short rest, yeah.
Sold.
So, with that being said, I think it was Cascada. I always wonder, is it Cascada or Cascada?
That's a good question.
I heard Cascada in episode 1. That's
Okay,
how
we'll say
I'm saying it.
Cascada.
You were opening the door.
Because I don't know how the actual musician says it, so.
You opened it. Are who else is going in? I'm not a pirate. Are the rest of you going in as well?
I mean, I do love adventuring inside of G-strings, so I mean, I'll go in.
Stepping in.
Cinder can share his last slice of pizza with Wilbur if he wants.
Oh, Wilbur, I forgot I got this special pizza. Yeah, you want a little slice of it, buddy? I forgot what's on. I think it's anchovies and maybe something else.
Yep.
I think it's the something else that worries me. Especially with you. Oh, you're great. Good luck.
You're the one that hired us. I might remind you of that fact.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. I don't have many options right now.
Yeah, I suppose our pizza choices don't necessarily weigh into the efficacy of our adventuring prowess now, do they?
Might I ask where do you acquire the pizza?
It was on the ground.
Oh,
I assumed it was special order for Cinderblock as part of my rider.
So you'll just assume that you find food on the ground and you eat it?
Do you not?
No. No. So yeah, that's a bad idea.
Well, that's all I got. Time to go inside this little Pizza Hut.
So you got y'all two going in. What about Linksys?
I'm going in.
And
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I already receive the benefits of my short rest?
You sure have.
Excellent. Then I'm going in.
Feeling a bit rejuvenated. How about Onita?
Yeah, brother, I'm ready to kick some ass.
Good luck to you. As you walk in, you see the sign of 3, and I'll put it up here too for a little bit of visual here. Pardon the numbers. So as you step in, and you all hear the door shut behind you and lock. You are filled with neon light. You're in a room filled with neon light and like strobing colors all around, with some tables and a stage up to the upper right-hand side. And you probably can't see, can you? Or can you? Can y'all see the map?
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, okay.
Looks good. I'm
Didn't
trying to determine what these guys are.
No. Okay. So, yeah, you've got the stage up in the northeast corner, which have 3 different colored neon glowing, like they've just been dipped in a black light. Skeletons.
Monkey Man 1520 gifted a tier 1 sub to Playotic Nix. They have given 8 gift subs in the channel.
Thanks, buddy. Now Nix has a sub.
And so they're kind of like belly dancing. They don't have a belly, but they've got G-strings on and some tassels hanging from like their elbows and stuff. At the table, you see a bunch of other skeletons just kind of sitting, throwing like silver pieces onto the stage and enjoying themselves, swirling like a drink with their finger. Ahead of you, you see 2 bugbears in gray kind of suits with one of them has a little bit of a tie that's kind of undone, and dark sunglasses. One of them holding a clipboard that is standing in front of a door that says VIP. A zombie bartender sits serving drinks at the bar.
We seem to have entered the bone zone.
No skin, only bones. One of the bugs going to kind of adjust his glasses, look down at the clipboard, look at Cascado. Yeah, you in the right place.
Yeah, brother.
He was talking to me.
Yeah.
I mean, of course he was talking to me. And yeah, this place is totally my vibe, and they're with me. So let's go. And I just kind of glide forward on the rollerblades.
Whoa. What's your name?
Do you know my name?
Can't say that I do.
All right, I'll humor you. It's me, Cascado.
It's me. Not on the list.
I don't know what to say.
Onita pat Cascado on the shoulder. Hold on. I think I got this. Hey, brother. I'm on the list. There. He points onto he just puts his finger on a name on the list.
And then he pulls back the clipboard a little bit. All right, then. What's your name?
But you can't fucking read? You're pretty bad at your job if you can't read. I just told you. It's right there. You want to read it to me?
That was me.
I want to make sure you know how to do your job. This is a test.
The name says Jon Snow.
Yeah, it's me, brother. How you doing?
The name's not on the list.
Yeah, I know that's not on the list. That was a test. You passed. My name's Onita Spinebuster, wrestler, entertainer, and this here's Cinder Block, my new tag team partner.
And I'm Yef.
This is Yef.
We have 2 of the hottest wrestlers and the biggest star in the music industry today. brought to your establishment. You should let us in.
I'm a cop.
And their bodyguard.
Whoa, you're a what?
He's a bodyguard.
That's their bodyguard.
No, he's not.
We're not doing anything illegal.
I have 0 fuzz upon my person.
He's gonna kick
Very
the door.
smooth. It's like a VIP jail.
Clearly.
Specifically kicks the VIP door like 3 times in a pattern.
Oh.
Give me a persuasion check. Let's say you Liches, give me a persuasion check with advantage because you said that you have 3 very prominent figures.
That is a 20.
That is
It's a dirty 20, but it's 20.
Okay. All right.
We take those. We take those.
All right. Well, why don't you go have a seat at the bar? Enjoy yourself. Get a drink. Maybe get a bone dance.
Don't like the sound of that.
That sounds like thrilling. You know, thrilling is the word that comes to mind.
It's quite thriller.
Potentially.
And yeah, he'll kind of like slide over to the side. Both of them kind of shift over a little bit, allowing you access into the main room. And you hear, oh, let me put on some music. I don't have music going. You have some music playing, some heavy beats blasting, and you're kind of free to walk around the nightclub. You see the 3 dancers just kind of like shaking their hip bones. Yeah.
Swing those pelvises.
Yeah, as they lay down. So you're free to kind of walk around. The bartender kind of looks at you. He kind of waves and gets a little. So he's picking up drinks if you want one.
Yeah, I'm gonna slide up by this bag of bones here to the old bartender. Hey, brother, give me something strong.
Grabs a cup. And he begins pouring some liquor into a cup, and a flake, like just a piece of skin, plops into it and kind of floats to the top.
Can I take the bottle from him and slide the cup?
Give me a athletics check.
Oh boy. That is. That's an 8.
It's a 7. Yeah. So as it plops down, and he looks over to grab he tries to grab the skin out of the cup, but you go to grab the bottle from him, and you pull, like his whole hand pops off with the bottle. He looks down at his hand, and he like holds out the other hand.
Don't worry, brother. I'm good for it.
And he holds up his stub.
Sorry. There, man. I hand him his hand.
He pops it back on his hand. Shakes his head. And he kind of points at some coins on the bar. Do you pay? Or
I wink.
he looks around very confused. But it kind of glances over at Liches. He said you pay.
Yeah, their managers actually get when they get here.
Yeah, when the manager gets here. We're starting we need a tab. Get a tab going.
Just get a tab going. Once their manager shows up, they'll handle everything.
He pulls out a piece of paper and a pen. Names.
Jon Snow. Jon Snow.
And he tries to write, but he's a zombie. He can't write. See like some chicken scratch on it. Okay, yeah, he starts your tab, and you have a bottle of like really old, dank smelling rum in your hand.
Nice.
It's extra fermented. Potent. Cinderblock, you're walking kind of up to the stage and you see this bone dancer. She just kind of starts shaking her hips and her rib cage and stuff at you. Have you ever had a sexy rib cage dance? Because that's what she's given. And she kind of looks at you and she says, "Hey there, big guy." Name's Bonehilda. Do I know somewhere behind it? These hips don't lie.
Who's she talking to?
Wait, Bonehilda's talking to Cinder?
Yeah, Bonehilda's talking to Cinder.
Cinder's cutting a move on the dance floor. Is she on the dance floor?
Yeah, she's trying to give you a sexy ribcage dance.
Cinder block, more like Cinder, give me some of that.
We can go to a private booth if you want, big guy.
How tall is she?
She, yeah, I guess it's a skeleton. It's hard to tell.
Count the ribs.
5'9".
Tell by the pelvis, yeah.
You not actively start counting the ribs.
I was not prepared for this. I was just in the zone dancing. And then
One would say he's in the bone zone.
Actually awkward.
You're on the stage.
That's how love goes, my friend.
I'm
You're
on
never
the stage.
prepared.
Yeah,
I thought it was a dance floor.
give me a performance check.
18.
An 18. Like 3 silver pieces just clock you in the back of the head. As the guys down at the bar in their suits or on the table are like throwing money on. And
ain't nobody ever thrown money at me before in the ring. This is kind of nice. A man could get sort of used to this sort of treatment.
Bonehilda looks at you. You've earned that, big fella.
Hey, why don't you come on up here? And he just kind of like picks her up and puts it on her shoulder, his shoulder.
Boy, you put her on his shoulder?
Yeah, I'm 7'7".
So as you put your hands on Bonehilda, one of her legs kind of falls off onto the ground and the rest of her goes up onto your shoulder as 2 of these bugbears just rush over. Hey, hands off. Hands off.
Sorry, no touching. I didn't realize I'm a very physical, handsy kind of guy. Profession.
No touch.
No touchy. Understood, my compadres.
And the lady her leg.
Oh, sorry. Thought that was a bone for a dog. Here you go, Bonehilda.
And she's going to kind of rush and switch places with the next dance to reattach her leg. As the next one walks up, hi, my name is Candy Carpal. And she starts doing a little shake.
Sorry, did you say you had carpal tunnel?
Candy Carpal.
Candy Carpal. I gotta be honest with you there, sweetie pie. There ain't no touching allowed here, and I don't know what to do with my hands, you see?
You can't touch me, but I can touch you. And she pokes your chest. What are you doing here?
Well, that seems awfully, nonsensical, don't you think?
What's kind of nonsensical is usually fleshies aren't in here having a good time.
Well, I do have a lot of flesh, you are right, but ain't nobody ever called me fleshy. Oh, maybe I should have laid off them donuts and that special pizza pie.
I know a really good diet.
What sort of diet is that? Maybe Cinderblock needs to lose a few pounds if he's looking fleshy.
It's the necromantic diet.
Ooh, necromantic diet. I think I heard of that one time up there on the QVC.
Yeah, it relates to the Atkins.
Replacing I had a friend named Atkin once. I don't remember ever hearing nutritional information from him.
Well, this has been pleasant, but I'm going to go too far here now.
Thank you for stopping by, Candy Apple. It was nice making your acquaintance. And if you're ever in the ring, be sure to hit me up and you'll see the 5-time heavyweight champion of the world.
Oh, you're a wrestler?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. And she walks off. And the next dancer comes over down here, and she kind of looks at the two bouncers like, "Hey, I think they're good people." And one of them's going to walk back over to the VIP door, and one's going to kind of stay over by the stage. As this one introduces herself, "Hi, I'm Female Liches."
You all have an interesting bunch of names. I do gotta tell you that much. I thought us wrestlers had some unique names, but that's a new one for Soul Cinder Block.
Oh yeah, our boss, he loves bones and drugs and boning. That's all he likes. And beer.
Oh, sounds like your boss and I might get along.
You want to meet boss? He's not. Maybe you don't. Maybe you just stay here and enjoy yourself. How about your friends? Do your friends want to dance? And kind of points over to Yev.
Oh, we all love boning and drugs.
That's not.
As long as you're not a cop.
We ain't no cop, and we'd be legally obligated to divulge that information to
Nobody
you.
asked for a cop.
And seeing as how we are not saying such, you can reasonably ascertain that we are not with the police.
It sounds like something a policeman would say.
Would a policeman say this? Give me the drugs, I want it up my nose.
Yes, I believe they would.
Hello, I'd like to inject marijuana, please. Hello? Does anyone have any?
I think you can buy marijuana at the Walgreens.
A progressive Undercity. Cinder Block likes to see that in this day and age.
Yeah. So again, why are y'all here?
Well, just between yous and me's, we're here to fuck a duck. Do you know where we might be able to find it?
Wow, you just ride out with it. No shame. No. Give me a persuasion check. I both want advantage and disadvantage, so I'm just gonna have you straight roll it.
That's a 12.
It's a 12. Okay. A duck. Well, the duck came back here earlier. She kind of like backs up and starts like twerking up on you. Can Bones twerk up on you?
I don't. It doesn't look motorized functions.
Yeah, you see it's just like.
It's like a
You hear a couple
Japanese
like,
animatronic.
You know when you wake up in the morning and every step you take your knee pops? That's like what.
She's moving like a Five Nights at Freddy's character.
Exactly.
Vanessa, hi. I make it clap.
It's like a pop. But yeah, and she's kind of talking over her shoulder because she's still like bouncing it back on you, throwing it back. Yeah, that came through here earlier.
You don't see. I sure would like to get my hands on a duck. It's been a fantasy of mine since I was a wee lad.
Well, we don't kink shame here.
I certainly would hope not.
Not at the Bone Drone.
It's a good name.
Yeah. He was
Cinder's just kind of like awkwardly just.
Yeah, that's what she's. I'm gonna do this for stream. Yeah. And she's gonna say, yeah, they were. I think they were partying in the VIP room.
Oh, you don't say. You know, I'm a
talking
bit of
about
a VIP myself.
Oh, I don't know if you'll get on that list.
What does one have to do to get on such a list?
Sweet Talk Bob.
And who is
Sweet Talk Bob.
Turns around and looks at this massive, burly bugbear with the clipboard.
Yo, what up, girl?
I was going to give him a sort of sensual wink.
Here you say, "What up, girl?" And you see his, you see this bugbear take his long kind of fingernail and pull down his sunglasses and look at you like that. Yeah, and gives you the eyebrows, and then lifts up his clipboard and begins writing it.
So I hear, you have access to the VIP room.
Nobody goes in or out of the VIP room without my consent.
But what about mine?
We're seducing bugbears.
Is your name on the list?
I think it is.
Thanks, buddy.
What are you doing in the VIP room?
Well, we have a friend in there.
There's a skeleton.
You know, a duck. I'm sure you've seen him. You're the guy with
You're gonna get us
access to the room. Like, you're kind of a big deal.
Yeah. Oh, I give me a persuasion check.
Let's see what we got here. It is
I
okay.
appreciate
Plus
you.
1. I have disadvantage on persuasion checks because I'm technically wearing raider armor.
Oh.
So we roll again.
Oh.
Yeah, busted. A cop. I rolled a nat 1.
So you're over here talking to him. I'm gonna. He's gonna yell. Get the boss, boys! The fuzz is here. Go ahead and everybody roll me initiative as the VIP door busts open, and you see a bald-headed, very muscular individual in a black T-shirt with a really thin, like low-cut goatee. And he's wearing a gray wizard hat, and there's an emblem on it that says Bonewiser, and it looks kind of like
and
a
this
blood
plays
rod.
when he walks out, right?
And who's that? Oh, it's Mr. MVP, Sim!
It's gonna bust out, and he's gonna say something as he busts out the door, and y'all roll your initiatives. Let me add everybody to the tracker.
I got a 10.
Oh boy. This is a lot to add.
I got an 11.
I got a 7.
I got a rock.
Okay, so
I can't read.
Cascada, what was yours?
7.
7. Okay, and Lynxus?
Also at 7.
Wow. Okay. Onita.
10.
10. And Yef?
11.
Nice. And Cinderblock.
Coming in hot with an 8.
An 8.
Dang.
Okay.
That's kind of wild how, like, precise we all were, like, within 3-ish spots of one another.
Right.
So, I don't know if you know this about Foundry or not, but up in the upper right-hand corner, you have a chat log, and then you see like a little fist button. You click it, that will pull up the combat tracker if you are so
Oh,
inclined.
there's so many things.
So if you're so inclined to look
Why
at
are
the
there so
combat
many?
tracker.
Candy Carpal? Oh, I got along with her.
Bone Cold Stan Austin.
Monique.
Why?
So I just want you to zoom in as far as you can.
Wait a minute, Bone Cold Stan Austin?
I want you to zoom in as hard as you can on the token by the door over here.
Oh, I see him.
Where at?
Just
Oh,
came
oh my
here,
god.
open up a can of whoop ass and drink some beer, and I'm all out of beer. What? I said I'm out of beer. What? I said maybe I'll have a cocktail. What? Glass of wine. What?
What is on his head?
It's a wizard hat that says boom on it. And so he comes down, he throws down a beer can, and he looks at the bugbear. Are they on the list? No. The first thing I want to be done is get that piece of crap out of my abode. Don't just get him out of the ring, get him out of the WWWWC, because I prove, son, without a shadow of a doubt, that you ain't got what it takes anymore.
Any courage you had, you found at the bottle of wild turkey.
And he's going to kind of command the skeletons to gather. And one of them is going to walk up to a cascada and pull off one hand and smack you with it.
Is it sort of like Victorian-ish, or is it like aggressive?
Well, he's like giving himself a handshake and hitting you with the shoulder.
I thought it was like pull the glove off and
Right.
Challenge
to a duel.
Yeah.
Crack you.
Okay.
So that is a to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
I have dice. Okay. For 3 points of bludgeoning damage as he cracks you kind of over the head with his shoulder. And Bone Cold Stan Austin is going to come out here and just chug a beer super fast, throw it on the ground. He's going to pull
You piece of trash.
a full beer can out of his hand, and he hunk it at who said they were the cop?
He did. And I pointed at Bugbear.
Bugbear's also pointing at you. He's going to chunk this beer can at you that is full of beer, and that is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
How
much damage does a beer can do?
Well, as the beer can kind of explodes over your head, you are going to take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. I'm sorry, force damage. And then he's going to rush over here and like hop up on the bar and just like stare down at Liches and Onita. And Candy Carpal is going to hop down off of here. Oh, I thought you said you weren't the fuzz. Oh, it's so sad. And she's going to she's going to punch you. But that's a 7, which I'm assuming.
That definitely does not hit.
All right.
I deflect it with a laser axe.
Yeah, like 2 of her fingers pop off as you go to deflect it. They drop to the ground, and she looks real sad. Bugbear Bouncer is going to come over here and try to grapple Liches in like a full Nelson type ordeal. Give me an athletics or acrobatics, your choice. And the DC to beat is going to be 11.
Oh, how did I literally lose all my dice?
Is it a feat that gives you the ability to have 2 actions?
13.
Or is that a level?
The fighter gets,
right?
The fighter gets action surge.
Okay.
Do I have it as a pro wrestler?
If you are a fighter, you have it.
Yeah,
You have all of the normal fighter stuff. Yeah.
Well, son of a bee.
The pro wrestler is just a subclass, I think.
That was the 13, so he failed.
He failed. Okay, so he goes to kind of grab you, and as he puts his arms kind of on your back, and he kind of slides through some still wet paint, and now it's kind of like on his suit, and he starts grunting real bad, like he's really offended. This is a Necrani suit, and this is really fancy. Now it's ruined. Skeleton, yeah. Man, if you are out here all by yourself, Skeleton's gonna pull off a finger and try to poke you with it for a 16.
It does not hit.
The finger shatters. Okay. Skeleton coming up to Cinderblock over here. And he's going to try to hit you with a bag of coins that he has in his hand that he was throwing to you on stage. He's going to look at you. Really liked your moves. Too bad you just had to be just a boner. And that's going to be a 9 to hit. I'm assuming a 9 probably misses Cinderblock.
Yes, took me a second to find that lovely number.
Bouncer is going to try to grapple you as well, Yef. So acrobatics or athletics, your choice. DC to beat is another 11.
Acrobatics or athletics, okay.
Oh, grappling, Yef?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get the cop. Fuck the pope.
It's a 14.
Okay, yeah, you pass. So as it goes to kind of grab you, you duck out of the way, and another skeleton is gonna just straight heave that bag of coins at Cinderblock, but stay at the table. 18? Does an 18 hit?
Unfortunately.
That is going to be 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you're hit over the head with a sack of coins, and they fall to the ground as he casts Payday.
Oh, what are you, a Meowth?
Yeah. You are surrounded by bugbears and skeleton strippers and skeleton bar patrons. What does Yef do?
Yef came here to party. And so... I think I'm just gonna... Does a weapon have to say cleave, or would like a battle axe cleave?
So I do tend to run cleave rules from the G. If you do enough damage to something in front of you that would kill it, the remaining damage can go onto a target within 5 feet of it, so long as it still meets the AC requirements of your attack.
Okay. All right, then I'm going to try and take out 2 of the bone zoners at once. So I guess I'm aiming for the one on the left, and we'll swing to the one on the right. Yeah.
I'm going to post that.
Oh, hell yeah. 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage. That definitely hits. Skeleton is quite bony. Let's see. Memes. Here, I'll post it. Memes. Real hard on that picture.
It's great.
It's fantastic.
It's my phone background.
This is why you were so excited.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, what's the damage you got?
That's a 11.
11. So you hit it to kill the one, but you hit it hard enough that your axe kind of is stopped. It had 11 HP. So you do chop this thing in half, but the other one, kind of Candy Carpal, turns around. And as the axe were to kind of swing at her, she just belly dances out of the way. And so then will be dead. Yeah.
Great.
Undead? Dead again. Actually, yeah. Undead. Dead. Re-dead. Anything else from Yef? Are you staying put?
Is it an action to fly?
I don't know. That's racial specific. So I.
It's from the Arakakra.
Oh, Eric, no. If in that case, you just get flat speed, the same as your flat move speed is equal to your speed, or vice versa, whatever. So
Okay, so it's just movement.
Yeah, just movement.
Perfect. I'm going to rise straight up.
Okay, about how high?
Let's say 10 feet.
Okay.
Well, 10 feet out of air range. So what? 15 feet.
About 15 feet. Yeah. Well, you notice the bugbears have a pretty long arm span. If you want to go 20.
Okay.
Bugbears have a pretty good reach about them. And that will provoke attack of opportunities, though, from them. And so, because you're leaving their melee range. That's going to be a miss. And 13 misses, right?
Yes.
All right, they both miss as you fly up. Oh. Cops can fly? Oh. And, Onita, it's on you.
Don't forget, gang, y'all have cliches.
You do have cliches.
So, let's see.
I need to actually learn about them.
I want to run over here and grab old Bone Cold Stan Austin. I'm gonna grab him. Grapple him.
Okay, give me an athletics check from you versus his 23.
You said athletics?
Yeah.
Well, I got a nat 20, but let me see what my plus is.
He got a natural 19, and his plus is of a 4. So
athletics is. Remind me against that dexterity or is that
strength? You can do strength. Yeah.
Well, I have 19 strength, so what do you think my plus is in that?
So it's plus 4. And are you proficient in it?
Athletics? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm not proficient in athletics. That's weird.
Ooh, wow. Okay, so that's a 23 versus 24. So a natural 20. So you grapple for a minute, about 6 seconds technically, but you grapple and you lock, and he's looking at you, and he's going, "You get out of my house! Get out! I'm gonna fill your car with cement." And but
you're
manage
going for a ride, bum. And I'm gonna snap, and I snap him down in a headlock, and I'm like, I'm 7 foot tall, 325 pounds. I'll lay on this bitch all night, and there ain't nothing nobody can do about it. And then I want to use my attack, if I may, or
bust some spines
action
surge.
surge.
So action surge, you can.
Okay, so I'm gonna action surge, hit my music, and I'm gonna hit him with a bulldog.
With the bulldog.
The bulldog. The bulldog is as described. After grabbing your opponent, you rush forward by 5 feet, jumping up and smashing their head down with the force of your fall. This attack deals 1d12 bludgeoning damage. On a critical, this attack deals 3d12 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll an attack roll to see if you get a crit. Oh, 3d12, geez. You have advantage because he's grappled by you. I don't know if that matters or not to you.
Not 20, baby.
Still waiting to figure out that.
Let's fucking go!
Roll your damage, and that's the fucking.
Is that max on the? Okay, so it's if it was a critical, it's 3d12, but
so
we do
the max crit, so that would be 1d12, but you still rolled 2d12s, so it'd be 12 plus 2d12 damage. You get max damage.
Okay.
And
So, okay, gotcha. All right, that's fair.
It's adding. It sounds like it's basically one extra dice to the critical.
27 damage.
Noise.
27 damage.
Yes.
Okay. So, are you going? Which side of the bar are you going? This 5 feet.
Let's let's take him in. Oh, that skeleton's dead. Can I try and take him over Liches and smash into the bugbear man here?
Oh, that skeleton's dead. I'm sorry. It did
He's not. Well, yeah, okay. Let's smash it. Well, hold on. Well, first, let me ask that. Could I hit the bugbear? If not, I want to hit the skelly man.
You could not the bugbear, but you could. Yeah, we'll say that if you jump in that area, I'm going to give him a dexterity saving throw to get out of the way.
Okay. Yeah. So I want to do that. I want to help out. I want to help out my partner, and I want to dive this son of a bitch right into that big old bugbear.
So as you dive, but you can't get to the bugbear, but the skeleton.
Okay. So, yeah. Okay. I'll hit the skeleton then.
As you dive down that way, we'll move y'all both here. The skeleton is going to get out of the way, but not without losing a toe.
And then, as a bonus action, can I take the bottle of liquor that I had and smash it onto his head?
That would be another attack, or unless you're wanting it to do no damage.
I don't want it to do damage. I just want to get liquor all over him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He'll allow that.
You son of a...
Well, yeah, I'll allow that. He doesn't allow that, but it happens. Yeah. He shattered over his head. Anything else from Onita?
Onita's done, baby.
All right, Bonique is going to come up to Cinderblock, and you're going to feel a couple of really cold, bony phalanges just lightly rub over the back of your neck. As your hairs begin to stand on end, she's going to try and grab your throat and choke you with a grapple. So give me an athletics or acrobatics check. Of 16 is the DC.
23.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. She goes to grab your neck. You just flex, and all 5 of her fingers just snap.
It's like Johnny Bravo level.
Hey, mama.
Explode.
Hello, 911.
There's
a handsome man in my house.
After this fight.
Oh wait, it's just me.
Okay. So. Let's see, skeleton over here, gonna step forward, and he's gonna chunk his bag of money as well. I'm gonna roll for it. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Hello, 911.
At Liches. Okay, so that's gonna be a 14 to hit. Does 14 hit?
Absolutely not.
Nice. A bag of money just goes flying and hits the bar, and you just see copper and silver pieces. Give me a sleight of hand check.
What is sleight of hand? Is that?
It's a dexterity. Plus.
That's a 10.
10? No, so you touch it, and as you touch it, all the coins pop out of the bag, and it kind of begins raining down money right as the beat drops.
Nice.
Okay, Cinderblock, it's your turn.
I have a question that's up to
Sure.
probably DM interpretation, but I was trying to find a cliche that might let me do it. As we all know in 5e, grappling only requires one hand. And well, as you know, I've got 2. There are 2 creatures next to me. So I was trying to find if there was a cliche that would let me have a bonus action, but ultimately I would like to grapple both creatures, but if not, I'll settle for one.
I'm going to say we'll take a little bit of fiat here on your cliche. If you want to burn your inspiration, you can try to grab both of them.
And I can do a grapple check against both of them. That's fine.
And kind of like bonk their heads together like a high school bully.
Exactly.
That seems cliche enough
So
for
we
me.
got.
It'd probably be like the 200% cliche.
Yeah, I mean, going above and beyond, that could work.
You should use it.
So that's a 1 and a 7. So I'm assuming they both fail.
Yeah, I mean, that's a 22 and a 23.
You grab a hold of both heads, and you feel popping. Both fall off onto the ground and roll, and you just kind of got a hold of their bony necks.
I'm just going to raise them above my head and like, oh, Nita, hurry up with that there bugbear and that stone cold And Austin, I forgot his name because I got some playthings that I'd like to play with you with.
Beautiful. All right. It is your turn. That beat dropped. Okay. It slapped.
That's a good song.
Cascada.
So
We're not-
kill those guys? Are they dead? quote unquote?
No, they're still. They are still undead. They're you
Okay, so
currently
they're
see them
not,
holding up both neck bones, and the legs are kind of flinging back and forth.
Okay.
They're flailing.
Okay. So I'm gonna look at the guy who bone smacked me, and I'm gonna pull out my whip, and I'm gonna above my head and just try and crack him in the face with it.
Oh, the one that right in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Roll me an attack roll.
That's a 12.
A 12. That is their AC. So yeah.
Fun fact: the GIF that Monkey Man just shared in the Discord to represent what Onita did is actually who I base Onita's voice off.
Okay. Dean Ambrose?
Yeah, Dean Ambrose, John Moxley. You know, same thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
How
John
much
Moxley.
damage you got?
It's 1d4 slashing.
Mm-hmm. Plus your proficient. No. Yeah, 1d4 plus
Oh, 1d4 plus 2.
2. Yeah.
Oh, and that's 6. Woo, woo.
Or plus dex. I'm sorry, not proficiency. So whatever your dex is.
Oh, so 8.
8 points of damage. Wow. Okay, so you pop it and you crack him across the mouth, and you see that he like gets a little scared as the whip comes near, and you pop his jaw down to the ground as it kind of flops, and all the teeth pop out, and like Bonique's head has kind of rolled over by your foot and is watching her own body be held up by cinder block, and she looks at you and says, "I just wanted to dance." Anything else from Cascada?
Can I look down at Bonique and say, we'll feel this beat and stomp on her face?
If you want to cliche, yes, you can. And we'll just roll unarmed damage. That'd be a D4 plus your strength.
Wait, hold on. I could keep using action surge.
You get once per long rest.
Oh, okay. It said like once per turn, and I was like, "That's broken."
Yeah, but you get once per long rest. Yeah.
That's a 5 for the skull stomp.
So the head just shatters, and Cinderblock, the body is still kind of wiggling, but it looks like it's like holding its arms out, looking for its head.
Okay.
And it didn't go on to mist. I'm sorry, it's placeholder. I never changed your name in here. Ooh, Liches. I did. Why did I not display it?
I'll go with either. It's fine. I know
There we
it's
go.
me. I'm gonna turn to the bugbear that's behind me, and I'm gonna pull
covered
one
in
of those spray paint cans out from my side boot holster, shake it up, and spray it right in his eye.
Oh Jesus!
And
Okay.
cast,
Is it the highlight one?
called. It's I can't pronounce it. Liz. I don't know. It's spraying it in his eye. But
Spraying fleas in his eyes?
it blinds him.
Okay. Well, I mean, fleas would blind you. Yeah.
It's one of my G signals.
Oh, is it? What is it? What does it say? Is it police?
Lease. We'll go with that. That probably makes more sense. I can't tell if that's
Like the
I
Florida
or L.
lease.
Or Geas? Geas?
It's Lyz or Iyz. I can't
Lies?
tell.
Yeah, we'll say lies. With lies.
To be determined. Okay, but we're gonna see if I have to roll dexterity attack to see if it goes.
Do they do a dex saving throw, or do you do a spell attack?
I have to roll to attack.
Okay. Yep.
Because it's an actual attack.
Gotcha.
That's 19 plus my modifier.
It hits.
Which is okay. That's a 21. So
Definitely.
and then there's DC save to see if he stays blind.
That's a 4. So you are.
I'm gonna say he's blinded.
Yeah, his sunglasses were still down on the end of his nose as he was like trying to seductively look at Yef, and so you get all of the eye.
Okay, so he's
Nice.
blinded for the rest.
Huzzah.
It lasts for about a minute.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, he blind. All right. That's action. You have movement or bonus action? Anything you want to do there?
Is Stone Cold over here still grappled?
Yes. No, you hit his head on the ground. Is he still grappled, Onita?
That is a great question.
I would think it wouldn't, but
It does not say. It just says I did it after grabbing him, so I assumed I had to grapple him to execute the maneuver.
I'm going to say after doing the maneuver, he's probably not grappled anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
That seems,
I'm going to take my chances and at least move over to here.
Okay.
And we'll see if there's an opportunity attack.
Yeah, from one with both of them with disadvantage. It's going to be a 15 for the first one. Nice. And a 12 for the other. So as you slide back, the zombie guy grabs the skeleton. He was pouring a drink for the skeleton, and he just slides it down the bar at you. And yeah, so this bugbear has just paint all over his face, and Stone Bone Cold Stan Austin is on the ground. That'll move it over to Bone Hilda, who is still dancing on the table, but she feels obligated against her will to come over here and smack Cinderblock, who is holding up two of her friends, well, a friend and a patron. That is a 21.
That does hit.
That'll do it.
5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Neato Petito.
She cracks you in the back with a knuckle punch. Skeleton over here by Onita dodged out of the way when you come pile driving down with Bone Cold, and he is going to try to stab you with the bar straw. Those little tiny black thin straws. He's going to pick one up and he's going to try and poke you in the eye with it.
Question.
Answer.
Am I still able to react?
You have reactions, yes.
Okay, I would like to hit this gentleman with a spine buster.
Can you do that as a reaction?
Only as a reaction.
Oh. Wow. Okay, yeah. Do it.
Yeah.
What is it? So as a reaction, you get to somebody that hits you?
I can attempt to grapple a charging target, making their attack an automatic hit. If I'm able to grapple the target, I use their momentum to lift them high into the air and slam them down on their back. The attack deals 1d12 bludgeoning damage, knocks the target prone, and I only take half the damage from their attack.
Nice. Okay, so he will hit with
if it is
that.
successful. Yeah, of course, I have to be successful with my roll as well.
And that is 4 points of piercing damage as it does poke in the eye with the liquor straw.
And I rolled a 16
to hit.
You said
yes,
and you said
you'll take. Yep.
Okay. So I will go to that. Okay. And then let me roll.
Hit that spine buster.
I don't ever get to use it because it's only action, and I was really bummed to figure that out.
Hey, reactions are nice to have, though.
There it is. Oh boy, that's 4 damage.
4 damage. He hasn't taken any damage. Okay, so yeah, he's still up. But you do manage to crack him, and now he's laying kind of like on top of Bone Cold.
Yeah, because I think, yes, he is knocked prone.
Yep. So you throw him on top of his boss, and Skelly patron number 3 over here is grappled by Cinderblock. So he's going to try and break free. and that's a 7. Don't know if it's
contested by
a 6.
a
I'm sorry,
12.
he's got a -1. Yep. So you maintain your grip on him as you hear some bones popping as he tries to squirm away, and that goes back up to the round to the one that's been missing its jaw now at Cascada. He's going to try and hit you with his arm again. That's a 13 to hit.
Haha, that doesn't hit.
Does not hit. Yeah, so you dip out of the way. Bone cold Stan Austin throws the skeleton off, stands up, and he reaches in his back pocket and he pulls out a keg and he sets it on the ground.
Oh, hell.
And he says, unless you got real short and real fat, you ain't no Booker T. And he kicks the keg and it's going to explode. I need a dexterity saving throw from everybody in a 30-foot radius.
Definitely me. That is.
Let's go set it here.
That's a 16 from me.
Linksys dexterity saving throw for me, please. And this is an explosion, just so you know.
I got something for this son of a bitch.
Wait, are you saying I have to do a saving
Yeah,
throw?
do a dexterity saving throw. Yep.
Okay. I thought I was out of range. Sorry.
That is a DC 14.
Yeah, I got.
Well,
A 12, so that's a failure. What do you got, Onita?
16.
16. Okay, so you pass. It is going to explode for 1, 2. I need one more of these. $19 points of force damage, of beer damage. As it explodes, the keg, shrapnel, and beer goes everywhere. And that's the bottom line, because Bone Cold said so.
Who's getting hit with this damage?
You and Linksys. You'll take half, though.
Oh, okay. I was like, God damn.
sorry, how much damage?
Oh, shit.
He said 19.
Yep.
It's like I cleared it already.
I did not.
Unless anybody's too cool for explosions.
I thought it was 29 points of damage.
If that's
Yeah, 29 points of damage, I
cliche.
think. So you'll take half, Onita.
So what, 10?
See, it was 29 points. I'm going to re-roll the damage since I cleared my
I thought
die.
you said 19. Yeah, I mean, maybe if it's 29, I'm rough shit.
Yeah, I shouldn't have moved my die. So that plays out into your favor because that's 18. And so
Total?
you'll take half. Yeah, for you. And 9 for you, Onita.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So 28. So, yeah.
And then he's going to... bugbear, shit. Pass. And take some damage. And it is going to stand up. Walk this way. You used your reaction, so you don't get an attack of opportunity. No, I'm sorry. In that case, he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 over here. And in his turn, Candy Carpal.
Oh, man, I was going to do something cool to him.
Yeah, already used that reaction. That's a 19 to hit, Yef.
A 19, well, that hits. Wait,
Yeah, so-
how they do that?
Candy Carpal is she's just ripping off her G-string and like rubber banding the band and smacking you with it.
Okay.
For 1 damage.
How much damage?
1.
1. Heck yeah.
1. Bugbear Bouncer, blinded, does not know where you are, Lynx. So he's just kind of like flailing around in the air, trying to punch where you were. Just wanted sexy robot.
Wait, what?
What? Bar Denizen over here is going to try and smack Onita with a whiskey glass for 14.
That hits.
Wow, what? Really?
Yeah, I don't have like sky armor.
4 points of bludgeoning damage. It's a piercing
Yeah,
damage.
that happens.
Bugbear Bouncer in front of you, Yef. Oh, wait. Can't hit you with 1 point of damage because you're in the air. Skip that. I forgot you were flying.
Oh,
So
okay.
she can't hit you. My bad. Bugbear also can't hit you, so the fucking fuzz are flying now. Fucking hide them. Hide the drugs. Get the fucking duck out of here.
I knew the dog was here.
And he's gonna run towards Cinderblock and try and like drop kick you in the spine.
Brody
It's a
Cruz.
6. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a Bugbear. It's a 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
That is going to be one of these dice. There we go. 6 points of bludgeoning damage as he kicks. Goes prone too. He used 20, 25. He can stay. Yeah, he's gonna stay on the ground prone as he drop kicks you. And go to skeleton here.
Cinderblock's developing a party over here. Jesus.
30. He's rushing out toward the door. He's going to sprint and rush into this room and hide. Yeah. You're 20 feet up in the air. You've got a skeleton stripper below you.
Those are the things you want to hear in the morning.
Those are normal Tuesdays.
So I'm going to do something fun and cool. I don't know if it has a cliche, but it'd be cool. I'm going to fly as fast as I can and do like a flip and hit my feet into the bugbear's back, and I'm going to like use like jet burst and push him into the skeleton if possible. Like trying to see if I can do some like double damage work here.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll me an attack roll with advantage because he's prone. As you zip down over to let's go back down here. The bugbear.
It would just be plus my strength mod just because it's my feet, right?
Yeah, we'll say you do E4 plus your strength. You are, a robot.
This is very true.
But I would add my strength to the attack roll is what I'm saying. Okay, then yeah. So
you would add your strength to your damage. You would add your proficiency bonus to your roll, so +2.
Cool. So that's 23 to hit.
Hits.
And then I'm also going my sea frag strike.
Ooh.
And
I know.
I'm going to burn 10 points of health to add 2 d6s to damage as well.
Jesus. Okay.
I have a cliche question next.
Sure.
So, if I were to use the cliche smoker's flick, because as we know, Onita is a smoker,
Mm-hmm.
and I covered our good friend Bone Cold Stan Austin here in liquor, rather potent liquor.
Yeah.
Would it explode on him in
Yes.
accordance with the smoker's flick?
I
Cliche.
yeah.
Which is,
Yeah.
you can flick the stump of a smoking roll into a pile of flammable items or flammable oil to instantly start a fire.
Yes.
If used to cause an explosion, the explosion deals additional damage.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
That's 12 points. That's 4 points. Or, well, actually, no, it's +4, so 16.
16 total.
points of damage.
Yeah. So as you carve down onto him with your heel, and you're kind of like a jet fan exhaust, whatever, busts out. Was enough to kill it. So you just see like a hole just burned from his chest and a little bit of burn marks on the ground. And, like the left leg flies off of his body and into the skeleton to the next for the 4 points of damage, which will finish off Bonehilda as well.
Yes.
Bones scatter everywhere. Bugbear dead as well. Anything else from Yef?
I land gracefully on the stage after that flip.
Cinderblock, you feel blood guts all over your back.
It's very warm.
Around.
Onita, it's on you.
So yeah, I want to use the cliche. I'm gonna saunter over to good old Bone Cold over here. I'm gonna just stroll on up to him, take a drag of the cigarette. Hey, Jabron, you need a light. Flick it. Use that cliche. Set your ass on fire.
Yeah, he'll light up
that
on fire.
reference.
Yeah,
You're
he's
very-
going to take. Roll me a d4 for damage.
Oh, well, that's shitty. I had a way better attack.
But he's on fire, and at the end of every one of his turns, he's going to take a d4.
Well, that is
And let-
3. That is 3 damage. And then, so is that's, I'm assuming.
No, that's you'll burn your reaction for that. For you.
Use my cliche then. Wow! So he's on fire, huh?
Yeah, he's on fire. He's currently burning. You smell a little bit of facial hair burn. As his shirt burns off, he's just like glistening in oil, like he keeps himself oiled down, which now is currently even more on fire. But he is like impeccably baby smooth skin, but it's burning.
Okay. Well, while we're here, we're playing with fire. Hold on. Let's see here. Maybe I got a good pro wrestling maneuver I could hit him with. Nah, I'm gonna set this motherfucker on fire more. My breath, my neon dragon
Jesus Christ
gas. So
dexterity save.
Correct.
That's gonna be a failure.
Okay. So we're gonna do 2d6 on that damage. But that's a 6. And that's also 6, so that's 12 damage.
Damn. Okay, he's looking really crispy. and you smell just rotting flesh. Like, oddly enough, this whole necromantic bar did not have a rotten smell to it.
Hold on, I'm gonna measure and see.
_potato_man tier 1 sub to the other word. They have given
This
103
bony
gift
fellow
subs
behind
in
him
the channel.
is in the range.
Not anymore. Like his
is
bones
he? Oh, he
fall to
moved.
the ground and dust.
Thank you, Potato Man.
As the fire ends, your breath weapon kind of subsides. You see the skeleton that was there now just feeding off in Thanos dust.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, but there it is.
You could have swore there was a skeleton there.
That's pretty cool. Did you see? Onita! Or fuck! Cinderblock! Cinder! Sorry, concussions are a fucking real bitch. Cinder! See it? So they got on fire. Fucking. Yeah, and then I went. Poof, and he
You
went.
see him trying to grab some beers to start out.
Cinder's just like covered in blood, and he's got like the 2 skeletons. He just looks over and is like, "Yeah, I saw it. It was badass." I don't know what that voice is.
Wait, do you only have one skeleton and like the head of another skeleton in the other hand? Because like
They're
we
both
fit-
headless skeletons.
They're both headless. Yeah, he's just holding their
Oh.
neck.
He's like, covered in blood.
I got
like
souvenirs.
So, Bonique is going to try to like knee you in the cinder block, and that's a 12. It's actually
Cinder block
disadvantage.
to
It's 10.
hit cinder block at 12. Wait, what did you say?
It's disadvantage because grappled. So 10.
A 10 to hit?
Yeah.
Miss.
A miss. And it's cinder block's turn. You've got both of these in your hand.
Ba-da-bum. 5, 10, 15. Look at that. That is what we would call half movement.
Hmm?
So Cinderblock is going to move over. I don't want the ruler. Why can't I move? I don't want to move. I just want to move my character. There we go. If the DM would be so kind as to move the skeletons along with me, Cinder is going to toy monkey cymbal clap the other skeleton with the cymbal bones. Or skeleton bones.
Trying to the one in front of Cascada with the other 2.
Yes.
Roll me. Roll me an attack roll.
Right. Where'd my thing go?
I like to imagine that
that's
he
gonna
was
be a 19.
he was
That's
like the
gonna hit.
aggressive monkey with the symbol.
So-
He was like,
It just
Roll me a D4 plus strength for each of the creatures. We'll do improvised weapon damage. I think
figured that's how
skeleton
we
is
would go
an
with it,
improvised
yeah.
damage.
Nolan, take my cliche away.
Oh, okay. Plus strength, you said? 6.
I could have done the buff shake, and he would have immediately seen me as
Yeah.
a friend. Damn
I was-
it!
I was
Uh,
highly wondering if anybody was going to buff shake this guy.
I thought about it way after the fact because violence was the answer. really was the question, and the answer was yes. But
we got 14 total damage with the cymbal clap.
Okay, so 14 divided by okay, so the guy in the middle is going to collapse because he's already been damaged by Cascada. So has the other one because of the head, so it's going to collapse as well. And you're stuck with one, like, it's just a spine and an arm that's still like swatting at you currently.
Alrighty, well that's my turn.
Cascada.
Let's see. So I got this cool thing I want to try and use. It's called Death Throw. And I pull the negative energy of something that's died within 15 feet of me.
Okay, there's a lot of that.
Right. But the range is 30 feet. So could I possibly move close enough to the bugbear, the other bugbear?
Yeah. So you could move over on the other side of the table, like somewhere around here.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to move over there, and I'm going to cast Death Throw, pull the negative energy, and send a blast of power, making a ranged spell attack. So I'm going to roll to hit.
He's blinded, so you have advantage.
It's a natural 20.
Nice. Okay.
Yay!
Give us a little auto tune celebration.
Natural 20 in your face.
Stops playing. It's like, whoa.
And that's 2d10 necrotic damage.
Oh my god, yeah, roll some damage.
Hit her music. Hit her music.
It's playing. Do y'all not hear it?
It was just
I
quiet.
don't know.
There you go.
Yeah, there it was.
You
That
know
was
what? You know what would have been smart is tying in the theme music to Nat 20s.
Ah, that would be cool.
How much damage we got?
And that's 13.
Oh,
But
okay.
then that doesn't work because each of us rolled nat 20s at different times. So
Oh,
True.
yeah.
True that. So as the necrotic energy kind of siphons from all around Cinderblock as he just killed two of these creatures, and you see the energy from the skeletons kind of evaporating through the air and blasting towards the bugbear, who is blinded, kind of grabbing his eyes, screaming at the moment, and you see the back of him turns into like a skeleton. So it rots all of the skin off of his back, and he's still screaming and blinded, but he now is like half bugbear, half skeleton.
Middle.
Rough day.
It stinks. Gross. Liches.
Yeah. So I'm Stone Cold still up, and then we have these skeletal
Mhm.
figures, correct? I'm
Correct.
going to take aim at the skeleton. The bugbear's still up.
He's still up, yeah, barely, but he's up.
Then okay. I'm gonna take aim at the bugbear. Then still up.
Okay.
And just seeing that he looks like he's on his last leg. From my back pocket, pull my blaster out, take him, and
Roll attack. You get advantage. He's blinded and
I get advantage.
necro burnt.
Oh,
Is that a word?
thank God! First roll was awful. 22.
Oh, it hits. Roll damage.
Oh.
What is the
No, I can't. Yes, I
what
can.
is the damage die?
It's a 1d8.
Oh, nice.
And my damage on that is a 6.
A 6. Okay, so 5 points kills it. As the bullet, is it a laser pistol? Or is it okay? Yeah, as the laser continues through, and you see the skeleton guy who just tried to bash Onita earlier with a like a glass in his hand. As the rest of the bullet goes, and his hand just shatters off into the wall, and he just kind of looks over at where his drink was. Bugbear dies, and the skeleton's gonna take 1 point of damage.
That was a lot of laser.
Hey.
Nice. Anything else from Liches?
That's it for me then.
Okay. That guy is also going to try to run 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to use dash to go in here. You get an attack of opportunity as the skeleton is by you. If you would like to hit him with a melee attack, Liches.
Yes.
Yep. Roll me an attack.
This seems to happen a lot. Things running away from us.
Yeah.
Oh dear God, what have I done?
As we just murder everything.
That was a 7.
And what was your roll?
That was a 7.
A 7. That is going to miss you,
I
unfortunately.
figured.
Bummer.
This guy is still held by you. One hand wailing off in the distance. No body, no head, no nothing. Disadvantage on this, which is good because that was a natural 20. And now it's a 4. So his hand is kind of swinging at you. It hits you across the head cinder block, but the hand just kind of shatters the rest of the way. Now you're just holding a spine. But it's kind of wriggling, though, in your hand.
Man, please hurry up and get to my turn.
Bone Cold is still alive.
Oh, he's going to take a D4, right?
Throw me a D4.
That is 4 damage.
Nice. Okay, so he's alive.
I like how you...
He's alive.
Mick, I need you to hold your turn so we can swap spaces in initiative order.
Okay, you got it.
And
It's for the ultimate pun.
Yes.
yeah, okay. He's gonna throw. Well, first let me see if he gets his keg back. Okay,
If he
so
attacks me, I'm going to spinebuster this motherfucker. So
he's
you
going to. Is this melee?
Oh boy, I hope so.
Okay. No, it's not. So wait, that's got 30-foot range. So he can throw his keg. He's going to take a keg out of his back pocket again. He's actively on fire, screaming, burning. He's going to kick the keg and throw it up on the table. So it has a 30-foot range, and it's 30 foot from there. So that's going to be...
Huzzah.
so that's going to be all of you all. Dexterity saving throw.
Did not attack.
I stand with my hands on my hips outside of the range.
That is a 9 from me.
A 9 is a failure.
Yeah, I kind of
This is an explosion.
Would a 10 have been a success?
10 is a failure as well.
Okay, never mind.
Cinder block.
Sorry, 10 to hit?
Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Time to hit.
Where's my dice?
Feel like I'm gonna be knocked unconscious in just a second. Oh, that's a lot of click clack I hear.
That's a 21.
Oh, you pass. You'll take half of this. That is a 19, 20, 26. 26 points of beer damage.
Oh,
Yeah, as it explodes, you'll take half of that. I'm not moving my dice so I can...
I'm dead.
What,
Are you really?
What kind of...
Yeah, I had 15.
Jesus Christ.
I've been taking a lot of damage. I'm dead though.
Skeleton is also dead too. And
Son of a...
and as
Oh,
you
man.
drop to
Wait,
the
you don't
ground-
have your cliche?
I used it. I set this fool on fire.
I know, but then you could final stand and drop to 1 HP and immediately use a reaction.
No, but
I at least get to say this. As you drop to the ground, Onita, he looks down, still on fire and screaming, but he takes a moment to say, and that's the bottom line, because Bone Cold said so. Oh, God damn. 316.
I mean, I would have been killed outright anyway. Because there's 26.
You don't have 26 health?
Well, so normally I have 30 health. All this damage has put me down to 15 health.
Oh, okay.
So I dead, my dude.
Candy is trying to run away. Skeleton is also. Wrong one. Trying to run away.
Isn't there something that like when an ally falls to 0 hit points? Where is it?
That's fair. Conscious on
That
the
is,
way
you are
to
conscious,
dead.
not dead. Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say you shouldn't be like dead. That's not like your
That's
health.
why I was like, "You're dead."
No,
Yes,
I'm
it's your turn.
unconscious.
I don't
I'm
remember.
rolling death
It's
saves though, right?
You are rolling death saves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm rolling. Tell me when to roll, Big Daddy.
You will be doing that after.
I am
this.
not at -30. That was close. Thank God.
What is my movement speed?
Oh yeah,
You do
Oh,
also.
30. Dang it. What?
It'll be fine.
You were given 2 health potions.
This is true. Somebody can.
Oh, was the spine that was in my hand, was it destroyed by the bomb?
obliterated. Yeah.
Damn, well there goes my plan. I was gonna toss the spine to Onita Spine Buster so he could bust Bone Cold Stan Austin with the spine.
Oh. Fails when he falls unconscious too.
God damn it, Gup, ruining all the fun.
So it's a big spine buster when you're dead.
I am going to. Is a battle axe just range? Is it 5 or 10?
The range is 5. Yeah.
Dang it. So I can move 30 feet.
Oh damn. Yeah, not quite. You can dash to get to him. You can throw it.
That's true. Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna rush up, Gundam style, literally like hovering across the floor as fast as I can, and then I'm gonna like overhead whip my laser battle axe at him.
Go ahead and roll attack. Is it a hand axe or a?
It is a battle axe.
Battle axe. Roll it with disadvantage.
Okay.
Although he is on fire. But yeah.
7 to hit.
A 7 is going to miss though. But it does fly over Bone Cold and just crashes into Candy Carpal, and her bones go shattering all over the floor. And you see Candy's actual Carpal fly and land on the bar right next to you, Liches.
That's funny.
Just out here trying to earn herself a living.
Anything else from Yef?
I think that's all I got.
Okay. Onita, roll me a saving throw.
Shit. Oh, it's not a D20 anyway. Jesus Christ. That's a 1.
Oh my God, that's 2 failures. Yeah, you look as you see Onita's kind of like gargling on beer on death's door over here. Cinderblock, it's your turn. Holy shit.
Cinderblock is gonna take a running leap up and over these tables, and he's gonna leap through the air 25 feet, landing on Bone Cold Stan Austin, and he's gonna try to grapple him to the ground.
Roll me in grapple him?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that'll be a contested. That's gonna be 13 plus 4, 13 plus 3, 16 from him.
Doesn't matter because Cinderblock forgot his name for a moment. Cinderblock got a 24.
You grab a hold of him. He is on fire.
DDT. Bam.
And you are also like you're not on fire, but he's on fire, and it's like burning you. But you
Cinderblock knows a little bit about collateral damage, and it's worth it in the end.
got a hold of him. Anything else?
I'm just gonna hold him on the ground and leave it to Yef and Liches and Cascada to just come fucking stomp this man to death.
Cascada, it's on you. You see Cinderblock holding a flaming bald man.
Give him the people's elbow.
This is the most ripped whip I've ever seen.
I'm gonna do a wub blast cantrip.
A what?
Wub blast.
Wub. All right. Does he make a save or is that an attack?
I make a ranged spell attack. If I hit, he Constitution save.
Gotcha. Let's save
So let me roll to hit.
Save is a 9. Okay.
Vic,
Oh
did you
boy,
say
that's a
your
1.
saving throw, or are you saving it? Or are you keeping it secret?
Oh, he told.
Okay, I missed it.
What was
I
the?
just rolled a
I
natural 1.
Oh,
you'll
shit.
die if I fail another one, and then it'll be a great run for the legendary King of the Death Match. And I have to make a new character for next week.
Blast energy goes over them two as it kind of blasts into the wall behind. That is unfortunately a miss, though. So,
can I cast another thing? If I have a bonus action spell, can I cast that?
Yep. That was
Okay,
a
let me try. It's called Crank Collar.
This. Okay, so what
Hell yeah, brother.
Okay. So a shadowy illusion rushes the target creature from behind. The target must make an intelligence saving throw. On failure, the target turns swiftly around to defend themselves. Which I don't know if he can because he's grappled.
Oh no, it's gonna happen. Kinda.
Wait a minute. Wouldn't Cinder Block be taking fire damage?
Oh yeah, it's
Yes.
on Cinder Block's turn. Yes.
He's like, indeed I am.
It's a 4.
Okay.
So it's gonna make him run in fear. Is that right?
It's going to make him turn around to try and defend himself, but anybody within 5 feet who's already engaged with him can make an attack of opportunity.
Oh, right now.
Yep, right now.
Cinderblock, you can make an attack of opportunity on this guy if you would like. You want to give him a noogie. Is that what that's
Oh, my rotator cuff was not happy about that. Yeah, we're gonna fucking. Oh, and 19. That's gonna be. I don't even know what they had, a 26 or something.
Yeah, it's gonna hit. Roll some damage.
I gotta find the right dice.
His head's burned a whole lot, and so it's real soft.
That's gonna be 9 bludgeoning damage.
That is more than 8. So, how do you want to bone cold?
Oh, thank you. Wait, are we still in combat after this? That one dude ran. Fuck, I'm still gonna die.
So,
You have 6 seconds to save Onita.
So he's like, Cinder's just like beating his head in, and like his skull is slowly turning to mush, and like he just keeps beating and pounding, and then like finally kind of like his hand just goes into his skull, and he just fishes around a little bit and pulls out the spine, and Onita's gonna bust this spine, because I don't know, but all I do know is that you can't hear what I'm saying right now, but we got our vengeance, bone cold, staying Austin, and that's the bottom line, I think is what you say.
What's going on? I'm administering a healing potion.
So
Wait
you
a minute.
rush up.
Wait, hold on. Whose turn was it?
We're out of combat.
It's like
Okay, the guy ran away. Okay, they ran from combat.
but it would have been
I was
my
like,
turn
wait,
anyway.
we're still in combat.
yeah, it's Liches' turn now.
Let me die as I lived. To the extreme.
It's my turn. I'm trying to get to you.
Just pour this potion down.
Without me.
I'm like shoving it down your throat. I'm like,
You wake
just
up.
take it.
Oh, maybe you wake up from the precipice of death. You look up over the bar. You see a recap of the time that you and Cinderblock were in the cage with Timmy, and you see Cinderblock doing the exact same thing to Timmy that he did to Bone Cold, rips this kid's spine out of his head, and it's almost then you see him holding Bone Cold's spine as well. And it's like
Cinder's just kind of like standing over you as Liches is administering the potion. He's got just a bloody spine held out, like.
Oh wait, hold on. I hit the Undertaker gimmick. You know, I'm like flat out and dead. My music.
You guys will pay me enough for this. I'm just saying. I'm just
You
saying.
can't kill the king of the death match, brother.
It was not the 3 count. So we'll pick back up next week. I know Cinderblock has places to be, I believe, and so that's a good place to stop. Will you hear a door slamming in the back from somewhere off towards the side of the establishment? Cowering skeletons by the front door, and yeah, we'll pick up from there next week.
Oh, damn it! I should have.
I hear no bell.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Fantastic. No, you went from fighting kobolds and just demolishing them to Onita, but you also haven't. So I gotta keep that in mind. Y'all just got going.
So tired.
I'm so tired.
Well, be sure you all come by the Discord, discord.gg/playoticgames. Let us know what your favorite part is. I don't mean to cut it short tonight, but I got to get back to work before they. I'm on a time crunch here, so.
Tomorrow, live episode of the podcast on YouTube. We will be joined by Dylan. Dylan will be guesting with us tomorrow. So,
sweet old potato.
Oh, and on my personal channel next Tuesday, I'm going to be doing my makeup live. I'm going to be doing a get ready with me before the stream. So.
Sweet.
Oh boy.
That'll be cool.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
you're darn tootin' I am.
I'm gonna give him a soft touch.
What do you work for, Pixar?
All right, thanks for everybody for stopping by. I love you so much.
Tune in next week as we play Disney.
Bye, everyone.